Hello, happy people, and welcome to your Moment of Zed, the YouTube channel dedicated to the most beautiful car in the world, the BMW Z3, or as the folks in Bristol call it, the Z3. I'm Mark, and today I'm actually near the factory that used to build our cars in Greenville, South Carolina, visiting family. So I kind of pre-made this video about a product that I saw at the dollar store. Now, I get a lot of, well, I shouldn't say I get a lot of, I get some of my automotive stuff at the dollar store if I happen to see something I like. I did a whole video on that, link in the description, so check it out. But the other day I went to our fancy new dollar store that not only has $1.25 items, thank you inflation, but also has $3 and $5 items. And one of the $3 items I saw and bought was this son of a gun tire shine. Now, this is from STP, pretty well-known brand here in the States. I don't know if you have it overseas as well, but for $3, it's probably about half to a third the cost of most other products, including the Armor All Tire Shine. So I thought I'd give it a shot. While I was there, I picked it up for $3, and let's see how it does. But first, we have three Zeds of the Week. And first up, we have Michael from Arizona with his 1997 2.8-liter 5-speed Roadster with 60,000 miles. Now, the previous owner of this car did a full coolant system and fuel system overhaul. Michael's working on the suspension overhaul and some soft top work. He does have Schmeidman headers and a twin-loop muffler for roaring around the Canyon Lakes area. Next up, Nathan from Rochester, New York, who's only 21 years old. Now, he said the channel hooked him on the Z3. He went on Facebook Marketplace and found this 2002 2.5-liter automatic Roadster in a pretty sienna red with 110,000 miles for only $4,100. That sounds like a great deal. Since he bought it a couple months ago, he's fixed the interior door handle, the left turn signal, seatbelt guides. He's put in a new power steering reservoir and lines, replaced the rear trunk struts, fixed the leaky A-pillars and the glove box sag, put in new AC evap lines and refrigerant. Next up is seat bushings, throttle cable bushing, and some peeling clear coat on the trunk. Now, he likes to drive it around in his Z3 with the top down with his girlfriend and their dog. He's also thinking of getting his girlfriend a Z3, but right now he has a parking issue, unfortunately, not enough space. Love it when the young guys get into the Z3. And speaking of which, next up is Andre from Romania. He might be our first Romanian, who just turned 18, I believe. His dad's a car guy too, and they bought a 1999 1.9-liter 5-speed Roadster, which is a German import with 20,000 kilometers. Now, this is going to be Andre's car as soon as he gets his license, and he has done the door handle gaskets, cleaned up the headlights, done some rust work under the hood, put on a new shift knob. Next up is to renew the leather on the steering wheel, and maybe a new sound system. Sounds great. Congratulations, Andre. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for sharing your beautiful cars. If you'd like to see your car on Zed of the Week, please follow the easy instructions in the description below. Now, son of a gun, let's take a look at this stuff. Okay, so no big secrets here. I'm starting with a clean, dry tire, as the directions say. Then just go ahead and spray it on. And you're not supposed to wipe it. You're supposed to leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. Like most of these products. Some of them want you to wipe, some don't, but they don't. They say 2 passes around will give a brilliant shine. I'm probably using a little bit more than I might because I don't want to get in the way of the camera, so I'm kind of spraying and praying. But we'll give that the 10 to 15 minute wait time, see what it looks like. Okay, so I would assume drying time, although it says 10 to 15 minutes, going to depend on your environmental conditions. We're at coming up on an hour and it's still wet. Again, I kind of gave it a heavy coat, but I assume this is a water-based product. It says it contains silicones, but it doesn't say petroleum distillates, so I assume it's water-based. And we are hot, humid, and there's no sun today. We're overcast, kind of strange for a Florida morning, but these are about the worst conditions to dry anything, so we'll just give it some more time. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention was The bottle itself gave a nice even spray, so no waste on overspray, not a messy cleanup. I think sometimes with these bargain basement products, they kind of cheap out on the packaging and the actual spray bottle, but a nice even trigger pull and a nice even spray, so I was pretty happy with that. All right, so we're at about an hour and a half and it's still not dry. So I'm gonna help it along just a little bit. All right, so just in drying time alone, I might call this product son of something else, but the shine I'm getting isn't good either. You can kind of see, it's hard to see shine on camera, but I've really cranked up the light on this, and you can see areas that are still wet look okay, but the areas that have already dried are about as shiny as the tread. So no, absolutely not. So folks, there you have it. Son of a gun, this stuff sucks. I guess you get what you pay for. I would not buy this again. Not sure if I'll even use the rest of it up for $3. I would probably go buy something a little bit better. Maybe the Armor All product, maybe a McGuire's or something. It may cost 2 to 3 times as much, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. If you found this content valuable, as always, please crush that like button. And until next time, remember, friends don't let friends drive boring.